It would be interesting if the standards of truth in advertising were applied to television news. TV news writers would be required to use phrases and words that convey accurate information as opposed to the phrases and words they use today. Given the disturbing reasons we've all been watching so much TV news lately, it would be understandable to overlook the sheer ridiculousness that is inherent in some of the sensationalism. Occasionally, the way TV news is delivered can be downright funny. And indeed, the ability to laugh at something indicates that we are beginning to gain perspective on it. Here are some examples of words, phrases, I think you quickly recognize. As in, next up, possible links between terrorism and tooth decay. The word possible doesn't really have the specificity one hopes for in journalism, given that it is completely accurate when applied to anything anyone can possibly imagine. A possible outbreak of means there has been no outbreak. A possible connection between memory loss and the air you breathe means there is no confirmed connection. Things like links. Next up, possible links between convicted murderer and yesterday's traffic jams. Are these two things links? Absolutely. If you loosen your criteria enough, everything is linked by its presence, on the same planet at the same moment in time. But only a very few links are instructive or meaningful. Links are great news tricks. You can tie a remote, unconfirmed, or even unimportant story to something that's really pushing buttons. Next up, terrorism. All you have to say to get the attention these days. Almost always you can hear the word link. There is no confirmed link. Our nations is another one. Our nation's water supplies, our nation's roadways, our nation's economy, our nation's safety, our nation's politicians. They use this trick to imply some large scale to a story. A new threat to our nation's water supplies won't be a threat to our nation's anything. Our nation is enormous. Nothing, not even nuclear bombs, poses a threat to all of any system in our society at the same time. When they say our nation's anything, they usually are trying to give grand significance to something that has no grand significance. We might not perk up as much as if they said,